Hi, this is Jared. Tonight we're talking about a curly cherry hall table. This table is made out of cherry, maple, and African blackwood. The tabletop was cut from one piece of curly cherry that I cut in half and flipped the ends to create an S pattern in the figure on the top. These were biscuit jointed together and clamped with cowls to make sure the two boards stayed flat. The two short ends of the tabletop have a gradual curve to mirror the curve in the legs. The four legs were cut and sanded to be concave on their two outer surfaces. This was done with a bandsaw, oscillating belt sander, and a lot of hand sanding. For the table skirt, I wanted the grain to be continuous across the drawers on the front. The only way I found to do this effectively was to rip the front of the skirt into 3 pieces, and then cut the 2 drawer fronts out of the center board. With the drawer fronts removed, the 5 pieces are then glued back together, lining up the grain as best you can. Initially, I wasn't sure if this would work, but it ended up working out flawlessly, and you can hardly tell that there are 2 thin slivers of the board missing. To join the skirts to the legs, I did a stepped mortise and tenon joint. The purpose of this was to make sure the tenons would go deep enough into the table legs but not interfere with each other. I cut the tenons with my tenon jig that I made with plants from Matthias Wandel. Unfortunately, no one will ever see this cool joint, so I took a lot of pictures of it. The lower shelf is then joined to the legs with a simple dowel joint. The drawers are maple with a cherry front. I used half-blind dovetails since I didn't want to see the maple pins on the drawer fronts. They slide on wood runners, which also serve as the kickers for the skirt and leg assembly. The flip stops are also very simple, but very convenient when you want the drawer to stay in or come out. The drawer pulls are made from African blackwood, which I purchased on a trip to Mozambique. I tried to create a hand-carved look by sanding it to the right shape and then carving it to make it look more natural. The entire piece is finished with Waterlock's original and Waterlock's satin finish. I hope this gives you some ideas for your own projects. Thanks for watching.